There once lived a man named Rajan, one of the richest men in the country. He had everything: wealth, power, respect. Gold adorned his mansion, and servants catered to his every need. But life is unpredictable, and fate had different plans for him. One day, tragedy struck. A series of poor investments and betrayals led to Rajan losing everything. His ship sank, his wealth vanished, and his friends abandoned him. From a powerful man, he became a beggar in a single night. Rajan wandered the streets, humiliated, hungry, and hopeless. The world he knew had turned against him. "There is no future for me," he whispered. And so, on a stormy night, he walked toward the highest cliff, deciding to end his pain forever. Just as Rajan was about to jump, two strong yet old hands grabbed his shoulders. A flash of lightning illuminated the sky, and he saw a monk standing behind him, his face calm yet powerful. The monk looked at Rajan and asked, "Why do you want to end your life?" Rajan, with tears in his eyes, told the monk everything: how he had once been rich and how he had lost it all. The monk listened patiently. Then suddenly he laughed. The monk said, "So you agree that you were happy before?" Rajan nodded. "Yes, when my fortune was shining, I was the happiest man alive. But now, my life is nothing but darkness." The monk laughed again and said, "After day comes night, and after night comes day. If the day does not last, how will the night last? Change is the law of life." The monk continued, "One who understands this truth never becomes arrogant in happiness, nor broken in sorrow. Such a man becomes like an unshakable rock. Whether under blazing sun or heavy rain, he remains the same." Rajan stared at the monk, his mind awakening. The lesson was simple yet profound. With a heart now filled with hope, Rajan took a deep breath and stepped away from the cliff. The raging river below no longer seemed like an escape, but rather a reminder how life constantly flows and changes. The monk smiled. "Good. Now go and rebuild. Your story is not over yet." Rajan bowed deeply before the monk, his eyes glistening with gratitude. He had walked to this cliff as a man who had lost everything. But now, he was leaving as a man who had found something greater: purpose. Rajan did not find success overnight. He struggled. He worked tirelessly, rebuilding his life from the ground up. At first, he worked as a simple laborer in the market. The hands that once held gold now carried bricks. He was mocked by those who once praised him, but he did not let their words shake him. He remembered the monk's lesson: change is the law of life. Slowly, through hard work and perseverance, Rajan's life began to turn around. He started a small business, helping traders manage their finances. His wisdom, once overshadowed by arrogance, now became his greatest asset. And soon, fortune knocked at his door once again. But this time he was ready. Years later, Rajan stood once again on that very same cliff. But this time, he was not broken. He was whole. He had wealth once more, but more importantly, he had wisdom. He was no longer afraid of losing anything, for he had learned that neither success nor failure lasts forever. He smiled as he remembered the monk's words: "A man who stands firm, like an unshakable rock, is never defeated." Just then a young man approached the cliff, his clothes tattered, his eyes filled with despair, much like Rajan's had been years ago. Rajan walked up to him and placed a firm hand on his shoulder. The young man turned, startled, and Rajan said, "Listen carefully. Bad days don't last forever. Your story is not over yet. Life is like the ever-changing sky. The sun will rise, the sun will set, the storm will rage, and then the skies will clear. No success is permanent, and no failure is final. The only thing that matters is that you never give up, because in the end, time will change, but those who stand strong to the storm will always rise again. So remember this. Hold on, stay strong, and keep moving forward. Your story is far from over. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tale Heaven.